Hello, and welcome back to Storybook Nate. Today, we are reading I Dreamed I Was a Kitten by Debra A. Johnson. My cat and I curled up in bed after turning out the light, and as she purred, I fell asleep to a journey that lasted all night. I dreamed I was a kitten in England on a farm. I lived with a nice family who kept me safe from harm. I had a lot of friends there, like piglets, sheep, and cows. The horses, bulls, and donkeys worked in fields and pulled the plows. Then I saw an animal called a Scottish wildcat. She said she was my cousin. Now what do you think of that? Though she was a relative, she lived out in the wild, and said my friends had cousins too, that were not tame and mild. She took me on a journey across the great North Sea. We stopped in Scandinavia, which was as cold could be. There were mouse like lemmings playing a marching game. Following their leader was how they earned their fame. A wolverine's a weasel who's fearless, strong, and rude. He'll pick on bigger animals, then steal all their food. Soon we met a brown bear. What a frightening beast! But he ignored our passing and went back to his feast. And then from out of nowhere, a giant cat appeared. He hardly had a tail, but had hairy cheeks and ears. My friend said the cat was a lynx, another kin of mine. But I said, where are the sheep and pigs and cousins of that kind? So we journeyed down to Poland to meet cousins of the cows. The bison there are huge, but they just stand around and browse. As we wandered next toward Spain, we met some wild pigs. The wild boar and her children splashed in mud and chewed on twigs. We met a funny-looking goat. Ibex was his name. He'd butt horns with other kids in a friendly fighting game. Then we saw a mouflon, a reddish-colored sheep. She has long, skinny legs for climbing hills that are real steep. We've been all over Europe, from north to south, east to west, but one thing that I'm missing is the ape that I like best. The Barbary Apes a monkey that is built from sturdy stock. It's the only monkey in Europe, and it lives on Gibraltar's rock. Then I went back to England, to my farm along the stream. When I woke up the next morning, I found out it had only been a dream. And now we've reached my least favorite part of the book. No more book. Thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe, and keep reading.